Not too long ago, I shared with you 5 tips on how to grow your Twitch channel in 2018. And so far, from what I can tell, that video has been a huge success. Nearly 60,000 views. So guys, thank you so much. So in a weird kind of way to celebrate, because that's what I like to do, I just love creating content, here are 5 more tips on how to grow your Twitch channel in 2018. Let's get started. Hello guys, how are you today? My name is David DeFranco from twitch.tv/DavidFranco. Boom, right behind me. This is my newest stream of Halo Online. Yes, I actually streamed that today, and I am so excited to say this. That has been my most successful stream ever. I capped out about like 128 viewers at a time. That's a lot for me considering my average is like 40 or 50. I gained over 50 new followers, and I had over 1,000 views in a matter of 2.5 hours. So just saying, if I can do it, there's no reason why you can't do it as well. Okay, so my previous Twitch tips video, like I said, was a huge success, and people seem to really enjoy it. I'm always getting new followers because of that video. I literally have people coming into my stream at nighttime and saying, "Hey David, just watch your Twitch video tips." I just combined words. Twitch tips video, and it's actually working for me. And then they follow me, they become a regular, and they start watching my streams. That's huge. People actually come from YouTube to Twitch to follow me and, you know, just to say thank you for the video. The fact that my tips are actually helping you out, that just means the world to me, so thank you so much for your support. Okay, so to celebrate in a way, I'm going to give you 5 more tips on how to grow your Twitch channel in 2018, starting right now. Number 1, use a face cam. Now, you don't need a face cam to be successful on Twitch. Believe me, you don't, because if you look at people like Vinesauce, I don't think he ever really uses a face cam. But then again, I don't really watch him all that often for that reason alone. Personally, I love watching streamers who only have face cams. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. I only watch people with a face cam because I like to get to know them. I like to see who's playing. Whether it's he who's playing Halo or she who's playing Minecraft. I like to see the person behind the controller, behind the keyboard, or whatever. And if you have some privacy concern, which I completely understand, not everyone's, you know, out there like I am. I just put my life out there for people to judge me, and believe me, been there, done that. But yeah, if you're shy on camera or you just don't want your face showing, then have fun with it. Do what the doc does. Put on a fake mustache, put on some kind of ugly wig or a hat or even a mask, and just have fun. So there you go. Just I guess a tip within a tip. All right, tip number 2. Set up chat room commands with Moobot. So for those not aware, your chatters can typically use commands in chat rooms. For instance, !time will display the current time of the streamer. Especially for people in the UK, they like to know what time it is here on the East Coast in the United States. And it's really useful. But for my chat room, I typically use my commands for Prime, Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime and all that stuff. My command literally shows you a link to my website showing all the commands I do. There's donate, there's game, which shows the current game I'm playing. There's a bunch of other commands like YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. So basically, I have a lot of commands powered by Moobot. So yeah, go to twitch.moobot.tv, I think it is, or something like that. But I'll link it right below. Check it out. Moobot is free to use. I do send some money their way here and there just as, you know, support them, because that's what I like to do. I use their service pretty much daily now, so why not support them, right? So yeah, just use chat room commands. It makes your chat feel more official in a way, and if anything, it makes it more interesting for your chatters. Tip number 3, display an interesting, non-obtrusive overlay. And yes, I was careful to use the word non-obtrusive. I've seen many streamers out there with over-the-top overlays covering the game more than it should, with like 2 cameras, a counter up there, a followers goal over here, like a Twitter feed. And no, keep it simple. Keep it simple. For mine, I have my website up. Actually, no, I have at David DeFranco up top, and then my recent followers and recent subscribers, I think, then my face cam, and sometimes a followers goal. The viewer counter in the top left, very small, so it's out of the way. And in the bottom right, I have a little tip jar, which shows the bits dropping in. That's pretty much all you need. And actually, most streamers probably need less. I say need because you don't need an overlay, but in my opinion, using an overlay in your Twitch stream makes it so much more interesting, and it makes your stream more flashy. But again, just try to be non-obtrusive. Do not be one of those streamers who just plasters their stream with an ugly overlay. Just try to go with one that blends in with your gameplay, and just one that doesn't get in the way, basically. And also, player.me is the website I use for my overlay. Excellent website. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. You get to see things in real time. You get to customize all the things yourself. And it's just a great free website. Player.me, that's also linked right below alongside MooBot. Number 4, approach haters cautiously. Now, first of all, I should say this, and this goes for anywhere on social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, even Snapchat, YouTube, whatever, Twitch especially. If someone comes into your stream dissing you and calling you these offensive names and whatever for no reason whatsoever, it's best to ban them and move on with your day. Because believe me, yeah, it's just very unlikely you're going to change a hater's mind because their mindset is kind of warped as it is. I don't know why. We can't explain why people act the way they do. That's just how society is sometimes. Yeah, it's best to ban them, move on, and concentrate on the people who are actually engaging in a positive conversation with you and other people in your chat room. However, those rare instances where you're feeling a little salty and you want to have fun with haters, then go for it. And actually, I have an example for this. I think it was like a week or two ago. I was playing Half-Life 2 or some other game, or Night Trap maybe, Night Trap. And this guy basically came in saying, "Hey, loser." And I just kind of played it off. I'm like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" You know, just being nice. And then he actually stayed, and he kept watching me, and he ended up saying, "You're actually a cool dude." I'm like, "Thank you, appreciate that." And I think he followed me. So that was kind of a rare but fascinating moment. This person basically came in calling me an ass or a loser or something like that. And I was being the bigger person. I said, "Hello, how are you?" Then he actually enjoyed my gameplay and followed me. Isn't that interesting? Like, a hater came in to diss me, but then they ended up staying and liking me as a person. I don't know if that says more about them or me, but either way, I kind of played it off and maybe I got lucky. And they actually stuck around. So thank you if that's you watching this video. I appreciate it. And number 5, this is a pro tip. I have never seen anybody use this tip, and believe me guys, it works wonders. And I'm calling this a pro tip. You ready? Pro tip. Find older games on Twitch and try to become the number 2 spot. Number 2 spot. Now, why not number 1? Well, because, come on, chances are really good you and I are not going to be number 1 in any kind of popular game, or even a fairly old popular game, if that makes sense. But I chose this pro tip for a reason, because it works beautifully for me. What you need to do is go to twitch.tv, okay? Click on Browse, and look at the long list of games. Okay, so in the top 10, you typically see the obvious games like Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch, blah, blah, blah. Those games, you're likely going to get buried. You're not going to get a lot of viewers. You're going to get maybe a handful here and there. Because, well, let's face it, people are willing to watch maybe, what, like the top, or like top 10 or 20 streamers. I mean, I know I am. If I see a game, I'm typically going to stay in the top row of that game. However, do this. Play an older game that's, for whatever reason, listed towards like the top 20 or 30 browse menu on Twitch. Because that usually means a really popular streamer is playing a slightly older game, such as Half-Life 2, but then chances are really good. Let's say that top streamer of Half-Life 2 has 2,000 views. The second streamer for Half-Life 2 is likely going to be much, much, much lower down here. I'm talking maybe 10 or 20 viewers. Maybe not even that many. So there's no reason why you can't be number 2 with 20 viewers or 30 viewers, right? I mean, even with 5 viewers, you never know, because when people go to that top streamer of an old game like Half-Life 2, they're going to be curious and say, "You know what, I haven't watched a Half-Life 2 streamer in a while, if ever for that matter. I'll go check it out on Twitch," and say, "Oh look, there's David, there's Tim, there's Sophie streaming Half-Life 2. Who's this person?" And guys, that is when the magic starts to happen. They click on the second streamer, the third streamer, and that just happens to be you. And that is your chance to engage in conversation and keep them interested. Because I cannot stress it enough, guys. It works. it works wonders. So don't always worry about getting a lot of viewers on games like Fortnite or League of Legends and whatever. You can play older games. Just make sure those older games are ranked highly enough, and then go in there and take advantage of that uncommon popularity, I guess you could call it. So yeah, that's definitely a pro tip to keep in mind. And actually, hold on. Yeah, this is my stream still playing. Let's click on browse, all right, in real time. And let's see what's going here. Okay, here we go. This is really weird. Here we go. There's a game called Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus being streamed right now. And there's two streamers. This person has 16,848 people watching right now. And they have over 800,000 followers. But let's go to streamer number 2. They currently have 20 viewers, which doesn't seem like a lot, but they have 25 followers. So out of 25 followers, 20 people are watching. And I guarantee you, these 20 people are not followers. Not all of them, anyway. Maybe 10 of them. I don't know. But guys, that just goes to show you. Look for an oddly popular game at that moment in time. Jump in the number 2 spot, or even number 3. And again, that's where the magic starts to happen. Anyway, guys, I'm done. Those are the best tips I can give you, especially number 5, again, the pro tip. It will change the way you look at Twitch. Don't always focus on the popular games. Sure, they can help over time, but sometimes you'll just get lost in the mix. There's nothing wrong with playing an older game that's popular at the time, so. Alright, guys, twitch.tv/DavidDeFranco. My channel is linked right below if you want to follow me. Check out my streams. I stream pretty much every day but Sunday. I've been streaming a lot of Siege lately, a lot of Fortnite, a lot of Save Thieves, actually. That game's pretty good. And maybe more Halo Online and Night Trap, and that's the beauty of Twitch. I can stream what I want. You can stream what you want. It's pretty much infinite. So guys, good luck. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.